Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition featuring the Festering Skies DLC. And we kind of left off without a clear picture of what to do next. And what we're going to do with the teams that just took over and defeated the Pirate King is we're gonna kind of explore south. We're going to do these two exploration sites. We are not going to jump over yet to the Bionic Fortress. I think I want to get slightly higher levels on a few more troops before we take that on. We can come down here to India and see about exploring down here. At that point, I'm thinking we will get our stamina back in track, because our stamina is really low after the missions we've accomplished, and we'll get our stamina back on track down here. I believe this base is not into repair. Yeah, this base is all in good shape. So that's the plan. We may hit these last couple exploration sites, and then at that point, depending on what happens, maybe we'll have a clearer picture of where to send the team at that point, especially at full strength. Over here, we're waiting on a base defense coming up. I don't know if it's coming up from this infested haven, or if there's some other thing up here that we don't know about. I guess we'll find out. But it's kind of a waiting game over here. It does say we have one active Pandoran flyer, but the active Pandoran flyer is this ship that's hovering over the infested haven. So if there happens to be a ship when a haven becomes infested, well, guess what? The ship becomes infested along with the haven. So we'll see if that goes out on missions. But right now, I'm not up to taking on this Thunderbird with its weaponry. Oh baby, no. That's not something I'm interested in. So we'll keep our exploring here, waiting for another flyer to come off this behemoth. We only need 2 more disruption points. And if we didn't have the base attack up here, I'd probably fly down and try this infested haven. But I don't know that I quite have enough time to do both and be in good enough shape to defend the base. So we're going to play it conservative and play the waiting game over here. So let's get back over to our manticores and get them flying out to do a little exploring. And what have we got here? Okay, our first Tiamat's made it over here. The behemoth is headed towards Synedrian and no extra airships. So let's just start exploring here. And explore here. And the second Tiamat has made it there. We're exploring there. Nothing new and exciting here, so let's just keep looking and explore again.
Research complete.
Aha. So we have Synedrian Sky Defense Ops. And so we have some new weaponry we could potentially build. So let's take a look at what that might be. Well, we have hibernation pods. Is that research?
Research complete.
Yes, it is. So it's available to us. It means a recuperation module. So that means if we equip this on a ship, if we have a vessel, actually this would be cool to recuperate if we had ships that we knew wouldn't be on the front lines. Because I much prefer afterburners and those kinds of things. But if we had a ship we knew wouldn't be doing a lot of air battles, that might be a cool thing to have. To be able to recuperate. I don't know how much it recuperates. Let's see, Medusa. We'll put that in the queue, and I think we're all good there. So let's take a look at what's in our queue right now. We have a Terror Sentinel array available in 3 hours. We have a special EMP air-to-air missile. We have advanced laser technology. The Pandorans, the Terror Sentinels up. I want to move some of these up. I want to get advanced laser technology up there. In fact, let's just move the Medusa up there, and then let's also move the Spawnery up there, and then we'll figure out what order we want to do these in. I'm kind of thinking I want to get that laser tech going, so we'll go Terror, Laser, Spawnery, and the Medusa as of this moment, as of right now. Now manufacturing, we almost have our afterburner ready. What are we able to build? Oh, is it vehicle stuff? Oh yeah, it's our new vehicle stuff. So what's this? Synedrian laser gun. Range is 1850. Ammo capacity 50. It's a single burst weapon. And you know, the one thing I've noticed in this here, it does not give the hit points. I have to go over to the Wikipedia to go find out the details on the hit points. Shame on you, Phoenix Point game makers. You left off one valuable piece of information here on how much damage this thing does, because before I build some of these things, it sure would be nice to compare. Now, wouldn't it? Okay. What else? We also got the Marauder AC4. It's another one with a very good range over here, 1700. Now my materials aren't in the best of shape right now. And it's hard to know exactly which one I need to build first. What I did do is I actually, before this, because I knew we had this problem, I took a look and I have the wiki pulled up. This one does, the Artemis does 80 damage and it has a 5-second cooldown. This one does 120 damage with a 13-second cooldown. So if you combine how fast they shoot, now the advantage here is it ignores armor. The advantage here is the damage output as long as there is no armor. So that's they each have their advantages, and I'm not sure which one I want to start with, but right now we're dealing with a fair amount of armor. So we'll go with the Marauder first, but I do not want to forget about the Artemis. I'm going to build this, get it in the queue. It'll be at the bottom. I need to get some of our armor going for some of our new troops that we have. And speaking of new troops, I'm jumping all over because I'm back from vacation and all this is refresher for me too. We've got a new rookie down here. Jill Valentine has been named. The two techs that we picked up, technicians, rookie 15 and 16, so they'll be available for an episode or two before we rename them on our own, because we have plenty of names on our list to put in there, but I want to give any new viewers that don't have a character yet a chance to gain a character if you want to join the playthrough. So let me know as soon as possible before they get renamed. And there we go. Let's, now that I've lost my place, what the heck were we doing? Let's get back out there and continue. No, let's get out there and manufacture. Oh, we already manufactured that. That's why I came here. There's one other thing I realized I wanted to manufacture, and that is our archaeology probes are freaking cheap now that we have, I think it's 4 archaeology labs built now. I think now is the time to build some probes, if you ask me. I'm going to go ahead with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about as low as I need to get right at the moment. Excuse me, right at the moment. I'm going to keep them low. I'm going to probably move them up at some point, but I really want to get some of this armor built because I've got more armor, technician armor I'm going to need to build, or something similar to that coming up. So there's just too much to build. Our build times are not bad, but doggone it, there's just so much to build. So anyway, let's get back to the geoscape and keep this thing moving. Only a model. Our operatives in the McKinley have discovered what looks like an abandoned town. But it actually isn't a town at all. The roads are too perfect, the houses too empty. According to archives, this is a test site for automated vehicles. Aha! That'd be nice to find an automated Aspida. No, I figured that's all there would be. There are some spare parts here that we could use. Tech 160, and thank you for the boost on materials. But that we're sitting on a really hefty amount of tech for this time. Anything shot off of this thing? No. So I guess we'll bring you down here to explore over here. McKinley. We have another exploration site, the junkyard. The antivirus has landed outside an abandoned junkyard. There are hundreds of rusting vehicles and automotive parts here. Hopefully, we can find something useful. I would think so. Come on now. Look hard, guys. Open your eyes. Ah, there we go. This is better for materials. That's definitely what we needed. Other scavengers have been here before us, but there are still some parts we can use. And I think just to keep us nearby, we don't have the troops to come down here. We got 14 hours for the base assault. I think I'm just going to keep the Tiamats temporarily. right here to keep an eye on the behemoth and stay nearby in case another flyer comes off the behemoth. So let's keep going. Something up here. We probably found, yes, Disciples of Anu base. So we're going to bring you down to the farthest site down here in India as your next site. And we're going to explore here.
Research complete.
And we completed the Terror Sentinel. So next time we do a lair, we're going to be able to kill those guys just a little bit faster. And don't you love those nothing found sites? Several hours of exploration, nothing useful found. So we're going to continue down south also. We found something here though, the swarms. Our operatives have set down near an abandoned farm. A quick search of the house and the grounds reveals that the place has been picked clean. There's lots of flies around, some of them bigger than a human thumb. Our team is taking precautions. There is a large barn around 200 meters from the main buildings on the property. It might be worth investigating. Well, since we're probably hopping over to get our stamina back, it sounds like something that will harm our stamina. We're going to search the dang barn, see what we can find. That was good. Wow. And we did lose a little stamina, but nothing earth-shattering. The closer our operatives get to the barn, the more agitated the flies become, swarming in spiral patterns and throwing themselves against our operatives. It's not dangerous at present, but it is exhausting. The barn contains a makeshift lab. One wall is covered by an enormous pulsating organism that seems to somehow control or affect the flies. Our operatives recover as much of the lab equipment as they can before getting out of there. So that's disgusting. As many things are in this game. Okay, let's move on. This has a question mark. It's probably this exploration site we just did because it's so close, but you never know. It's worth checking out, so let's do it. And did we find... it looks like there's a question mark. I don't recall... way up here now. So do I go fly that far away? Yeah, for the moment, why don't we? Yeah, we're going to start our explorations down in India now.
Synedrian, we are told, are working on ways to repel the mist. This by itself is not a sin. We do not condemn it. For the mist is a flood and brings life and death alike. They seek safety for their people, as do we.
Alrighty.
But if you push the flood away too far, you will die of stagnation. Synedrian has forgotten how to look beyond the flood, at the wide sea, at the future. Instead, they look inward, lost in a maze of reflections. What they offer is not salvation, but a trap.
Alright, so the Disciples of Anu attitude to Synedrian is reduced. So that just kind of surprised and popped us up. So let's just keep searching. We are only 5 hours away from our base assault, so let's just keep pushing forward. We got some new research I noticed down here. Mist Repeller development. So this looks like the one that we wear on our heads. So I have not really used that to any great degree. If anybody has, let me know what you think. And manufacturing, that's just going to be the mist cap, like a propeller cap. Alright, I think I saw a little pop-up that said something about the behemoth, so we're going to have to go back there and check that out as soon as we can. Instead, in the meantime, we have the Herald of Woe. Our operatives set down near an abandoned industrial complex. As the gift lands, a man comes out of the building and starts waving at our operatives. He introduces himself as Dr. Peter Keene. He looks half-starved and feverish, staring at anyone who comes near with wide eyes. I need you to take it. Take all of it. I need to shed the bonds of the past, the mortal concerns of machines. Take everything, please. Okay. We will. Whoa! 500 materials and some token tech. Why are you wasting time? I'm not telling you anything about my past. The past is irrelevant. Only the future matters, and I can get there whilst I'm... And I can't, get there whilst I'm weighed down with all this mortality. The guilt is everywhere. Take it away! Well, our operatives accede to Dr. Keen's wishes and retrieve his gathered inventory of resources. Thank you, Doctor. While we're waiting for some more exploration going, I do want to take a look over at the behemoth. Something was mentioned about the behemoth. I saw a pop-up. Oh, maybe it reached where it was going to be. Oh, I don't like the idea that the behemoth is going to convert another helios if that becomes infested. But I have nothing to fly towards yet. So I don't know what that pop-up said about the behemoth, other than it probably reached its intended target here. So let's keep moving forward. We got 4 hours to go. I'm going to head back to India because I don't think I got this one moving. We're just going to go to this question mark while we're waiting. The Pandorans have initiated an infestation flight. So there is some business going on over there. Let's take a peek. And there is the infestation potential flight right here. It's a Barith. And unfortunately, what kind of... yeah, that's going to be tough. I'm going to have to bring the McKinley all the way back down to help us out, I think. It's hard to know exactly where it's going. It's probably going to this Synedrian Haven. This is where we're flying then. We're going to get everybody going. And something else happened. We found something over in India, another haven. So let's do what we were going to do all along, and let's get our stamina back so we don't have to worry about stamina going forward since we're so nearby. Actually, let's come down to these 2 exploration sites because we got enough stamina to do those. Then we'll rest up. And then I want to keep my eyes over here on how it's moving, how we're going to start moving. We now can bring the antivirus over, I do believe. So let's do that. And we have our defenses. So we'll worry about that flyer after we worry about protecting our base. Extreme threat level. Enemy is Pandoran. Here we go, guys. Okay, let's see or get a picture of what we're up against. Okay, this is back into the base, so let's kind of rotate this way, and this is probably where they're coming from. And oh boy, are they coming from. We got one mine fragger we can see. We got a few shooters that are going to be able to come after us. One has a virus rifle, which I detest. One is a marksman who can shoot at range. I also equally detest. This one has a gun. These are claw dudes who have only medium movement. This has good movement. Wow. Not thrilled. And this is just a footpad, so he just has a cheapo weapon. And we have another machine gun there. So we got our hands full over here, and we may have to retreat a little bit so we aren't hit too bad. That marksman really freaks me the heck out. Kind of feeling like maybe we worry about this side of the map. He's going to have return fire. Who else do I have? Anyone else nearby with a sniper rifle? No.
Ready?
No. You assaults. And we got a jet jumping Robbie Zaso way in the back, so I couldn't even get him. It wouldn't have been nice if he was right here to boom blast a little bit over here. Almost. So much for simple favors like this. What else have we got? That looks like just about everybody. Oh no, we got a vehicle. Oh, a vehicle is going to come forward front and center pretty fast. In fact, we can bring the vehicle up to take some of their initial hits while we work on repositioning ourselves. That's one option, at least. At the same time, it'd be nice to wear them down a tiny bit.
Can't wait.
I wonder. Do I ignore these guys in the center because I can take an initial shot and then maybe retreat? But one shot isn't going to take these guys down. That's the only problem. And a shot... So the only real hope is to shoot out their weapons, which still leaves them with things they can do to us. Wow. And I don't think I have a lot of incendiary grenades on this particular team. That's one thing I didn't do prior to the assault like I usually do, is usually make sure I have some. Because I can't actually start building them now. Although my queue is so full to build stuff. There you go. That's why I don't have so many. Because if I stay here, I'm going to get shot big time. I can only afford to maybe at best get off one shot. So we're going to do it. Quick aim and retreat.
Preparing to fire.
Regeneration torso. There's a chameleon torso. Let's just get him bleeding. See if we can take out his head.
Target hit.
Okay, let's retreat now. By retreat here, we have potential to take shots. We also have potential from a mine fragger to hurt us. I think we're going to come here with pistol Overwatch and play it that way. And we'll fan out this way to try and protect ourselves, because I think this sniper will end up retreating too. So let's do the Overwatch in this angle. Tony, shall we do the same thing with you? I can get a lot of shots off with this. Let's just see what the shots look like. That may be how to use our... How much quick aim do you have? 3 quick aim shots. Yikes. Yeah, it would allow me to do sniper and this, and then move. Not very far, though. Let's do a quick aim. No, let's not do that. Let's do a quick aim and fire. And we're going to take a look at trying to take out this guy in the front so we can focus on the sniper in the back. And he's still standing, which is not ideal for us. Which means I'm going to quick aim again. And let's hope that we kill him quick and follow through shots maybe damage the guy behind him. Except the chameleon torso. So what we're going to do is quick aim with this weapon. See if we can take the chameleon torso out. I think that's a higher priority. Let's get the guy in the front to bend down. Come on now. You were bending down before. Yeah. Well, let me see if we can't time it when you're bending down. Oh no. I did time it when he's bending down. I was supposed to zoom in instead of just hit fire. The trials of coming back from vacation and not being 100% in the head right now either with my cold that I'm dealing with. So well, we aren't going to be able to retreat anywhere significant, so let's do a final quick aim. We'll have to switch over to our other weapon here and hope we can take out that chameleon torso. There's a chance for it. And we did it. So he's not hiding on us. Now we're still prone to take a lot of hurt right now. And that is a concern to me. Because a sniper rifle is not something I look forward to getting hit by. So we're going to bring you, Sam Rockwell, up here just for a basic shot.
Acquiring targets.
Once again, over here. See if we can do enough damage. Well, we disabled his leg. How he can still shoot just fine, though. That's the problem. He can still shoot just fine. So I think the vehicle will be making a grand charge up this way. It'll probably block our pistol overwatch, trying to protect our guys on this side. And then we are going to madly rush some of us up here. That's another something we have. Let's dash. And Nikolai, what is your range? Oh, your range for onslaught isn't as... You're just a little short, my friend. You're just a little short. So let's see if we can dash you into, say, this cover. You know, dash, you click left, you click right. There we go. Boy, am I rusty. Now we can do the onslaught. Now the question is, how much will do you have left? You have one quick aim left. So let's do our onslaught. And let's get over here and use up that will. And that's the one that can do the biggest amount of damage. So let's take him out if we can. I think he's going to bleed, though. I think we're going to be lucky and he's going to bleed. So that threat's gone. Now we got a straight ahead threat. Let's hope our vehicle is going to distract the straight ahead threat.
Can't wait.
Just in case, I'm thinking just in case he gets by, what I'm probably going to do is we're going to dash up here. And we're just going to do some basic Overwatch over here, too. Kind of on this side. Well, it doesn't look like it. I step out enough to really get aim down this way, but we're going to cover it down here.
Keep my eyes open.
And Sam, we don't have enough action points left for you. Oh, actually, you know what we have left for you? We have enough for a dash to back you out of harm's way a little bit, so let's do that. Minimize the amount of our guys that can get hit. And I'm thinking we're going to bring the vehicle over to this side as far forward as we can to maybe be a target. It'll allow the pistol overwatch over here if that mine fragger comes out, and maybe we'll get lucky with the other overwatch to help protect us. Because if anything's going to get hit, let's make it this guy. Let's make it this guy right here. And there's two. We've spotted yet another mine fragger. That's concerning. That can really cause us a problem. We have one more individual soldier back here. I don't think we have the ability to jet jump inside where we are, so let's run you as far forward as we can. Oh, we have a sniper too. I missed Will Smith out of all that. Robbie, we're just going to run you as far forward as we can. We're going to bring a sniper over for probably a really crappy shot, but you know, it'll be a shot. Now it's saying I have a shot off in this direction. I don't know if it's one of those two guys or not, but we're going to see what it is. Oh, and I ran too far. Ha ha ha. Oh my lord. Let's just do a pistol overwatch to see if we can get lucky on a mine fragger and see if our rusty play costs us here. Yeah, I was worried about that. Doesn't look like we did enough damage. Oh, we did in mid-air. Okay, jobs. No, we didn't get out of this one though. Uh-oh. Did not notice that he had a grenade, but fortunately, grenade damage is not the end of the world. Another grenadier. But he's going to shoot instead, and that is just fine and dandy with me. Not another one, no! Now you guys need to cut it out. The only problem now with this current situation is this. They won't be able to move once we take these things off of them. And they're going to be very prone to getting hurt from some of these guys who can shoot us. Because that's not good angle for cover against a weapon. And these guys can kill a sniper. But I've got to release them. I've got to do something to bash the heck of these mind fraggers off of them. Well, we have a shot here, and we got to figure out where we want to use that shot. Who will be the best to target? And I'm thinking you're one of them that's fairly hard to kill under normal circumstances. So let's do it. Now, we can fire again. And what am I more afraid of right now? I think I might have a shot on this guy. And this claw can really wreak havoc on this. So let's focus on this guy in front of me and see if we can do some damage there. I think he's the one. Yep, he's the one I want to target. And look at that, we can't take him out. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Always go for the weak flank. Okay. Our numbers are a tiny bit better. We still got a lot more coming at us to deal with afterwards, but I'm thinking that if we now free these guys, maybe we won't die as part of the process. Now, there's nothing that says these two don't just ignore what they shot at last time. Let's hope they are distracted by our vehicle one more time, because we've got some guys to deal with.
I'm ready.
Alan Rickman, we're going to bring you here. He's got a weapon. He's got a weapon. Now, this is what we're going to try. We're going to bring you up, although I'm not going to bring you up too far this time. We're going to bring you up right here for the sniper shot, Will Smith, and see if we can devastate the Arthron with a grenade launcher. And the other machine gun. And that looks devastating to me. Okay. Now, we've got one of them panicked. That's really good news. So that means I can bring you out now.
What's our move?
Right here. And I think that gives you a potential shot. There's going to be some nasty cover in the way, though. We don't see him from there. I think I got to try it, though. Once again, that brings another sniper potentially up close and in harm's way. What's your will? It's still good. So this is what we're gonna do some other things. You're gonna be Sam Rockwell. I'm counting on you to be my. Well, I don't. We got to find out if you can bash in one turn on these mind fraggers. So let's find out. Because you know bash got nerfed these days. So let's see if it's still good enough. No, it looks like you're gonna take 2 bashes. So I'm glad we figured this out first. Or because I can try the panic game here. I can use you potentially. Is that going to be a good enough pistol shot on both these guys? What's your pistol shot right now? Pretty good. If I get you closer. Yeah, I think that's. I'm going to do 2 pistol shots from here. He's at a weird angle, so hopefully we'll still have the right angle to hit it. We're going to come here and do this. One down. And we panicked, of course. That made it even worse. And we panicked in a good way that time. You are in trouble. Yikes, what a horrible panic for Tony Shalhoub. What we have now is a potential for quick aim on this thing. Of course, then we also have to worry about return fire. Let's just see what the shot looks like. What's a little will between friends, right?
Aiming. Just a bit off.
Yeah, that is just a bit off. We'll try it one more time, though. Because we're all just standing wide open here. We hurt him. What do you know? Okay. Now, Sam, we need you to dash. This is what I'm thinking. And we're going to see if you can dash Sigourney.
No time to lose.
And we are all just standing butt naked, wide open for these guys. And is this a neural pistol? Well, you know, it really doesn't matter either if it is. And this is one of those few times it doesn't. Because if we get frozen in place, we're in our own freaking base. So, tough. Let's... I'm less scared from a neural pistol than I usually am on a mission where we have to evacuate and get out of there. Let's see how close we are for a nice little shot here. And it looks like we might be close enough. We already have him panicked, and we added no new panic to. Oh, if we're lucky, we did. If we're lucky, we did. And we only have a neural pistol to worry about coming up. The question's going to be, who's he going to use the neural pistol on? Oh, I thought I was in the open chamber, but even in the open chamber, I'm limited. So let's hustle your slow buns here, Robbie Zaso.
Catch me if you can.
That's probably the worst place we could have had our heavy end up being. Now we find out what kind of damage we take from a neural pistol and potentially a grenade back here. He has 0 will. Please panic. Holy smokes, he's going for the full-on paralysis with the arms is what he's doing. The heck with the neural pistol. He realizes how bad his aim is. Uh-oh, here, this is the one that worries me. Because we are all grouped up, of course, and we do take him out now. And we got to worry about another ghoul alpha. So the good news is you can still move, Tony Shalhoub. Maybe not great distances, but you can still move. And we have to decide now how we can best end this. We've got a guy here who is wielding a virus rifle. So we have a guy here who is not my friend. And how much will do we have? We have 2 dashes for you, Sigourney, and we have 2 dashes for you, Sam Rockwell. You guys are tag teaming up on the virus rifle. We got enough others close enough, hopefully. This guy could be a problem, but we got a vehicle to help us out also for cover and whatnot. So let's get our dashes going against the virus rifle. Let's do the guy in. Let's do you in front so you don't block anybody in the process of dashing.
No rest for the weary.
Okay. First soldier in place.
Standing by.
Another double dash. Second soldier in place. Start off the fun here. We'll go for the blood-sucking arm. What kind of torso do you have? I just figure I better look at that first. Sigourney, you can tell me what kind of torso he has.
This better work.
Just regeneration, so not so bad. So we're gonna take the other shot first, just because I want to weaken down to hopefully kill with
What's the plan?
the shotgun. Do we have a way we can do most damage? And it looks like I do more damage on the arm. So let's do the blood-sucking arm. And that should allow us to follow up with the shotgun.
Let's just
And
get
get
this
rid of
over
this icky virus guy. Okay, Tony Shalhoub. I may. He has a grenade though. That's the only problem. I got to make sure we're spread out after all is said and done. And I have no more dashers. Well, I do have a dasher back here in you, Nikolai, but you do have enough will. But I don't know. Yikes! If you have enough movement, let's find out. Oh, you can get pretty far. Let's try this. And let's go over here and get a good view of where we're going to try and get. I don't think I'm close enough getting you here for War Cry. I don't care about him. And we are not close enough for War Cry. So what we will do is a little bit of Overwatch from you. That's for starters. We'll see if we can get our vehicle like down here. I don't know that we'll have a shot available at that point, but we'll see. Or we do this. Bring the vehicle here for starters. Yeah, he's just really well hidden over there. There's no way we're going to be able to pick him off. So let's worry about this guy. Tony, you're just moving because if you shoot, we're going to get you as far back as we can get you. Okay, now we're going to see about taking out this guy. Except we have no quick aim. Uh-oh, there's holes in my plan here, but we do have another sniper back here. Shoo! So let's get you out of
Moving.
In grenade range. Let's take this shot
Better work.
so our other sniper can finish it off. We'll do the Pain Chameleon. We'll bring our other sniper up here. Has plenty, I repeat, plenty of quick aim.
Ready to engage. Problem solved.
And they're falling all over the place, and we are continuing to lose will points on this guy. We are going to Overwatch you over here. And the black hole. Yeah, I can't quite, obviously I can't fit there. I can't quite do anything. So to keep him from running over on this side, let's just move down here. And be ready. And Robbie Zaso, now that the fight is almost over, welcome to the party. Well, we'll just kind of keep you back because we don't, he does have a grenade just in case he can launch it somewhere weird. We won't bunch up too much. Okay, that's what I was kind of hoping by moving it there. So now the guy has signed his death warrant, and Nikolai, you are the one that's going to carry it out. Unfortunately, you are not the one that's going to carry it out because we have no more will. So let's do this with you. Let's just recover that will. So next turn, since he's in an awkward place, we can finish him off. We may just finish him off this way because he appears to be the last one. Yeah, I would have liked to get you the kill. Yeah, the kill experience, but you know, let's end this mission. I've made it drag on long, being out of the flow of things and having my head feeling dizzy and whatnot, my voice feeling stuffy still, but at least I have a voice. So we're back. We're ready to keep this thing going. All right, so we got 2 levels up. Tony Shalhoub and Alan Rickman. Good to see. So that means we're looking at level 6 now. 2 level 6s, so that's good. All right, we have successfully defended our base. The good news is our airships are now free to help us out against the flyer down south. So that's the good news. Let's replenish. And we are freed up. Okay, we found some things. Wow, 2 that we didn't know about before. We got a Pandoran nest here and a Pandoran lair there. So we'll have to see if I guess we need this flyer because I think this guy's worth 2. A Bareth, I think, is worth 2, and that would send him back to the sea. So I think what we're going to do is all hands on deck down here. What I'm going to do is start the air game next time, just because I know I've dragged this one on long enough, not being at the top of my game, and kind of hemming and hawing and thinking about this and that and what we should do. But I hope you still enjoyed it. I hope it was still enjoyable for you. We're going to have ourselves a whole heck of a lot of infested havens coming up. Wow. And that means there's another infested helios potentially. That's not good news. So join me next time. There's a lot of new stuff coming up that we haven't dealt with yet as far as infested havens go. There's a lot to happen over here in the Americas right now. So give me that thumbs up. Help me out. Subscribe if you haven't. My goodness, if you're still watching and haven't subscribed, what's going on? You know, make me strong, help me overcome this cold, and subscribe. There you go. That'll make me happy. A happy zigzag is a healthy zigzag, right? Isn't that something like that? Thanks so much for watching. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Hope to see you next time.